Right. We had a detailed discussion with the MHRD secretary, and we explained to them the steps that we are taking to bring normalcy in the university. We told them that the situation is normal, and thousands of students are registering for the new winter semester. And we hope that the normal academic activities should take place as planned. And there have been some reports saying that the university is going to be closed. There is no such thing. We have never discussed with MHRD about such a thing.
So what is MHRD's reply to it? Like, as you said, that registration is on the verses, and as a huge flock is coming.
We are working together. JNU administration as well as the MHRD, we are working together. We are together monitoring the situation in the university. And all of us, we want the normal academic activities to be resumed in the university for the simple reason that there are thousands of students in this university whose education is hampered just because some students are behaving in a violent manner and they are trying to disrupt the functioning of the university. We also have to remember that we have several international students coming from nearly 35 countries, and if the academic activities are disrupted like that, it can have huge implications on their future academic plans. So that is why we sat with the student leaders also, and we discussed with the agitators in several meetings at the warden's level, at the dean's level, at the rector's level, and even I myself was present in a meeting with the student leaders, explaining the rationale behind the increase in the hostel charges, and then the importance of resuming our academic activities. So we hope that better sense prevails upon them, and then they will come back to the classes.
So regarding the present ongoing situation, where we see that although we have seen a few years ago regarding such violent incidents happening,
Right.
and also this time where marked students, we have seen masked people, like I
Right.
don't know whether they are students or infringe elements or coming
Correct.
outside,
Right.
like coming and getting regarding the security of the university has also been questioned, and also
Right.
student security and professors have also been. How do you
Correct.
explain the entire situation?
This is a new phenomena that we are seeing in the university, because in our university, if there are protests and dharnas, we have assigned a Sabarmati ground to conduct any such programs, and any protest has to be conducted in a civilized manner. The fact that a group of students they came to damage the data center by covering their masks makes me wonder if their cause is really genuine. If they think that they are doing nothing wrong, why should they cover their faces with masks? From whom are they trying to hide? In any case, this is a new phenomena, and it's a most unwelcome thing to happen in a university. You see, when our teachers go to the schools, when our students are trying to enter the schools, violently preventing them from carrying out their academic activities, I think this is very, very unfortunate. And our chief proctor is investigating all such cases. Every day we get a security report along with the evidences, and the chief proctor is investigating it. And at the end of the investigation, we are definitely going to take disciplinary action against all such students who have violated the rules of the university.
Sir, also given the present situations of we have seen no arrest so far, whereas government sources has said that to ANI has said that some masked person have been identified. Soon, police will crack down the identity of the masked men seen in the videos who vandalize public and private property in Delhi University and attack students also.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So the Delhi police team, they did come to the university. I myself met them, and we promised to them that whatever evidence we have, whether it is videos recorded by our security or CCTV footage, our photos, and all those evidence we will be presenting it to the Delhi committee, the inquiry committee. And we have also formed our own committee within the university, and it will look into all aspects of that incident. They will definitely identify whether these masked people, they are from within inside, because we have seen few days ago our own students coming in masks. So in the fifth incident, whether some of our own students also were there with masks, or whether any outsiders have come, we do not want to make any speculation. Let the inquiry take place, let the report come, and once the facts are in front of us, we can take appropriate action.
Sir, coming to a different perspective, like after this incident happened, we were seeing lots of political groups being like being interested, and especially like to mention, Congress's fact-finding team has also come here to set up a political, like a political party's fact-finding team is coming here for the investigation. How do you see this in fact?
Well, JNU is a great academic institution, and they should be left to pursue their academic activities. My request to everybody is, please don't politicize our university. Please leave us alone. Let us do our work and excel in our areas of research and teaching.
So how do you see, like yesterday there was a huge huge crowd also, as film star Deepika Padukone had come and joined joined at Sabarmati Tea Point. So how do you see this, like and also there were protests been happened in Mumbai from the film industry, film fraternity as such. So how do you see this entire thing, and especially Deepika Padukone coming here and to express solidarity?
I would like to ask all those great personalities who are coming to support the agitators. You have every right to do that. But then what about the fundamental rights of thousands of teachers and thousands of students and hundreds of teachers who are deprived of their fundamental right of doing their research and teaching? Why can't you stand with them also? What is their fault? I fail to understand that why people are taking a one-sided view instead of looking at the entire issue in its totality, and also talk on behalf of the innocent students who are suffering because of this mindless violence.
And sir, also today we have seen parliamentarian Kanimohi has come today and again to express solidarity, as like from film fraternity to political shelter being taken here. So how do you see this entire discourse that's been taken place surrounding this particular incident on December 5?
Right. You see, as we are talking, there are still a few schools in front of which a few agitators are sitting, and they are not letting the faculty enter the schools. I think it is all the well-wishers of our university, they should talk to them, and they should stand with the teachers and the students who want to pursue their academic activities. You see, this university has become great only because we are focusing on achieving academic excellence. And if you cut off that, what will happen to the university in next 5 years and 10 years? We cannot let that happen. A few agitators cannot take the university to ransom. We will do everything possible to help every student who wants to pursue their academic activities in the university, and we will stand behind them.
Sir, what about the fee hike, sir? Like, as the agitation has been continuing, like as they are saying, like the fee hike has always been a very sudden fee hike. Like, how do you, as a VC of JNU, how do you justify it, or how do you say it?
See, the whole thing started in 2016. In 2016, we wanted to look at the entire expenditure related to the hostels, and we found that there are electricity charges, there are water charges, and there are salaries paid to the contractual staff, and those expenditures are mounting. And we also had letters from UGC saying such expenditure has to be met through internal receipts. And the internal receipts, one of the components is tuition fee. As all of you know, our tuition fee is only 300 rupees per annum, and we have no plans to increase the tuition fee. So how else can you meet that expenditure? So that is why there were committees that were formed, and then some estimate is made what would be the utility and service charges covering the electricity and water charges and the salary salaries for the contractual staff, and that is how we came up with certain amount for the utility and service charges, and we asked the students, this has to be paid. But there is a process for that. The process was various committees worked on that, and then it was finally approved in the inter-hall administration committee, and then it was approved in the executive council, which is the highest statutory body of the university. But then we also took the views of the students into consideration, and we have given several concessions. Although there is an estimated amount for the utility and service charges, we have now given 50% concession to all students and 75% for the BPL category students, because we know there are students who are coming from poorer sections of the society. But in spite of that, the students say that the entire fees had to be rolled back. Only then we will talk, only then we will stop the strike. I think that is highly illogical, because now by keeping the utility and service charges on hold, the only thing that the students have to pay is the increased hostel room rent, which is increased from 10 rupees to 300 rupees. But even this increased amount is going to be given back to the hostels to create more facilities in the hostels, maybe a good gym, maybe a good TV, a good common room. So it is going to be given back to them. So we do not see any logic why the university should be held to ransom just because a nominal increase is there. And also in our university, almost every student gets a scholarship. We have more than 5,400 students getting a decent amount of scholarship, and we have thousands of students who get means come merit scholarship. The university itself gives from its own funds. So and in spite of this, if there is any student who has a problem in paying even this room rent, the university will look into all those aspects. In fact, we may even approach the alumni of our university to create a fund to help all such students who come from poorer sections. So therefore, our hope is that with a large number of students registering for the winter semester, and with so many of them showing their willingness to pay the nominal increase in the hostel charge, we hope that the university will start functioning normally, and the classes will take place as planned in our academic calendar.